Hi, Rich Flores here, again demonstrating the sound quality of our lathe cuts. As our previous videos, I always told my clients that all of all our lathe cuts started as a square blank like this because when we record them square, and whatever test cuts are done on the outside, it's discarded. So in case we, you know, want to check to see if the stylus is cutting properly or embossing properly, and also we want our leading grooves to start at the very edge. So leading grooves, they start out past the 7-inch mark. So they'll when they trim, you land your stylus on your playback and it's going to go right in. Okay. We also do black, large and small hole. Okay. So we did a Carol Douglas song that came out in the 80s. Great song. You know, my personal preference in this style of, music. And we're gonna, let's see if this thing is, I'm gonna try my hand at this. Okay, it's working. Got it. So what I'm going to do, we're going to make a comparison to the MP3 or the W. In this case, it's a WAV file. By the way, the song was done back in '83. So we're gonna play back the MP3. Yeah, it is an MP3, by the way. To me, MP3 or WAV file, WAV files. If you're cutting a lacquer or a polycarbonate, you're not going to be able to tell the difference between the two. Really, you don't, because we're chopping off the frequencies at 14,000 kilohertz. We're going to chop that off because you don't want high end to go into your cutting system at all. Okay, so here we go. This is playing, and we got the WAV files going right now. That's the MP3. That's the phono. That's the MP3. That's the phono. Right? So it even fooled me. They are so close. The MP3 or the WAV file to the lathe cut is so close that it fooled me. So I thought I had it on the phono and I had it playing off the PC, off the WAV or the MP3, and I lifted the tone knob. I said, "Wait a minute! Oh no, that wasn't it." So they're goddamn close. They really are. They're extremely close. You know, so whenever you get a lathe cut, so you get a lathe cut emboss with a sapphire embossing stylus. They don't sound hollow. They don't sound noisy. They don't have hiss. Have you seen my other previous videos? By the way, this side is blank, man. You guys want to record anything on the back of this? Hey, let's cut a dirty record. But anyway, yeah, man, this is the way to go, because as you know, Apollo manufacturing company in Banning, California, in 2020, they went up in flames. They had a big fire. So the lacquer manufacturing facility is completely destroyed. And along with that was my first Neumann lathe, and that was over there too, because I had sold it to them years ago, and that went down. Also, we lost the sapphire, the cutting stylus manufacturing of Apollo Records also. So the only company that's making lacquers right now is in Japan, called MDC. So you guys that want short runs, like 20 or 40 of these, right, I'll do them. And you know, at $10 a pop, black records are going to be $20. If you want an EP, more like 7 minutes, it'll cost you $22. We're not going to put labels on these for you. You guys out there are going to have to put your own labels on. So, I mean, that's the way to go. I mean, if you want something quick, usually if I cut 10 of these for you, the turnaround time is 2 days. Usually 2 days, and by the time you get it in the post office, if you're out there in California, it's going to take like 3 days. Everything gets shipped priority mail, flat rate. So flat rate envelope, $6.95, $9.65 for the padded envelope that you can fit 25 records in there. Okay, man. I guess I made my point, man. And remember, they don't sound hollow and noisy. This is Rich Flores, man, saying happy embossing.